So, hello guys. Among the many things I do is I like to play a mad backyard plant breeder every once in a while. And it's one of the things I enjoy, making new varieties and selecting out new plants and amazing new crops and fruits and roots and shoots for you guys. And I've done this for years and years and actually have some pretty amazing things under my belt, which I believe you can find pretty much all over the US now, yeah. And this cactus right here happens to be one of them. This is a Kiwi apple cactus. This is a selection I made years and years ago. It's an amazing variety of Pitia, dragon fruit, but it's an apple cactus. You know, people like to give them different names, but just stick with the good old classic. And amazing tasting. I call it Kiwi. It has a nice, bright, slight acidity to it, but great sweetness, great flavor. It does not split on the plant. It holds long. It's a large fruit, and it's self-pollinating, which is all awesome. It's an amazing cactus. I selected out of hundreds of seedlings years and years ago, and I'm very, very happy with it. I've spread it around for years. But anyway, tonight I already started and decided to make a video for you. But I'm at it again, you know, playing a mad, crazy plant person. I'm a bit, crazy. I love my plants, love my fruits. And we are attempting to make a cross between this and a different species of calmer cactus called the bilberry cactus. It's got a few other names, and whatever its scientific name is, I'll put it down below. It's Gracilis or something, blah, blah, blah. You guys aren't interested in that. This is straight Cirrus. But anyway, the problem with hybridizing Kiwi here is she's self-pollinating, self-fertile. So what I have to do is wait for the flowers to mature, like this. This flower would be open tomorrow morning, just like this one right here. See, beautiful flower. I'm about to show you what I was doing to that one down there on this one. And nice big mature flower that'll open tomorrow morning. So what I'm having to do is split it open, and before the pollen matures in the morning when it blooms and pollinates the little pistil there, because she's recessed and all those will be tons of pollen, and she'll get pollinated right away. As soon as that pollen matures, that pistil's covered in it, and that pretty much ruins my chances of introducing any pollen that I want to. So what I have to do is split open the flower and cut out all of the stamens there. And you can see I already started on this one, but I'm going to do it on this one and show you here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Okay? I'm just going to show you. I'm not really going to do it the full thing here. Alright, hold the camera there. I'm telling my hand to hold the camera there. Alright, I'm going to cut it like that. Just give her a little, stick it in there. Make sure I don't cut the pistil where the pollen needs to go. And then I'm going to find her. I didn't cut enough on there. I'm not paying attention, guys. Find her in there so I don't damage her. There she is. See her hiding right there? And I'm going to go below her. Make another cut so I can open this up better. And there she is. I don't want to cut that tube. Make sure she's down. And just cut a little bit more. There we go. And open it up. Ah, see? Look at all those stamens there. All that pollen that's going to mature and pollinate this flower with pollen I don't want pollinated. So I'm just simply going to take my scissors and whoop. There you go, guys. And get rid of all that. I'll finish cleaning that up in a minute. But literally just like that. And that pistil is going to be nice and clean. And that in the morning when she's receptive will open up. Oh, like a little squid there. She'll open up and there won't be any native pollen or any pollen from the flower to pollinate her, and I will introduce my own pollen there. So there's a quick little show what I am going to do, and I'll film some more in the morning when I'm pollinating these once they naturally open on their own and she becomes receptive. These apple cactus are receptive from about 4 o'clock in the morning to about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So you got about a 4 or 5 hour window there where it's open and that pistil is going to be receptive to pollen, and then they close after that. And these are a night blooming cactus, so there you go. So I'll get up nice and early in the morning and pollinate these for you. And tonight, once I finish cleaning out all these little stamens here, I'm going to just put a bag over her to protect her, and she'll open up in the morning. She's not going to be pretty, of course, because I hacked her to bits, but that pistil there will be nice and undamaged and unpollinated. So we'll blink out for a second. Be back in the morning, guys. So good morning, everybody. Through the magic of a little bit of stitching of video footage together, we are here nice and early in the morning, and here is the flower that we worked on last night. We actually have two here, and you can see they've opened up completely, and you see the pistils there, the female part. It's nice and open, and she's receptive for pollen. Look at that. See how they open up? And if we'd have left all those anthers in there, all those stamens, she'd have been already pollinated, and that would have ruined my chances of possibly making the cross we're trying to make. And it's not pretty, but it doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be working, and we'll see how we go. And I have our flower right here that we're going to be using. Let's see, I gotta do this one-handed. Ooh, that actually smells really good. Oh, ooh, that bilberry cactus flower smells amazing. Open up that container, just get a waft of good smell there. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this. Literally, this is about as easy as it gets, guys. Sorry for the camera everywhere, but I am literally just going to... Hang on, I got my container here. I don't want to drop. Damn arm. It's one person job, guys. It's kind of hard. And I've got the flower there. You see her. Much, much smaller flower. You can see the size difference. Much smaller, and I am literally, it's very simple, guys, just going to take her and put the pollen on the pistil for my kiwi apple cactus here. It is that simple. Just introducing the pollen, and the pollen for the bilberry cactus here, you can see, is much heavier. It's clumpy, it's sticky. It's not as fine of a pollen as the apple cactus is. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. It's a much denser, thicker pollen. But the bilberry cactus is not self-fertile. She does not set fruit on her own. She's self-incompatible, actually. Oh, there's a mosquito on me, sorry. And so she does not set seed or anything on her own. And I did take some of the kiwi pollen here and actually managed to pollinate some of the bilberry cactus flowers. And we'll see. So I've got both crosses going on, and I'm not sure which one is going to take, if any. I don't know if I'll get any viable seed. Oftentimes making these crosses, you don't get any seed at all. It's just they're too incompatible. What happens is the pollen will take, the pollen will grow down into the pistil there. It'll pollinate, it'll stimulate the ovary to produce seeds, but the seeds won't be viable. You'll oftentimes just get an empty seed coat. So that's very common, and the genetics are too different. I've never made this cross before because I've never had a bilberry cactus and my apple cactus fruiting at the same time. This is the first year I've ever had pollen from both to attempt a cross, which is really weird. My apple cactus normally don't fruit this early in the year. We're in May, and the bilberry cactus normally does. It's an early in the year fruiter. The apple cactus, especially Kiwi, fruits anywhere from August to December. So their fruiting times are completely different. But we've been extremely dry, and you can see even the cactus are getting it. These are normally nice deep green, and they're kind of yellowish, a little bit caloric. They are just really suffering from the drought. But we got some rain, and it forced a flush of flowers on them, and it gave me the opportunity to have both flowering at the same time. And I've grown both varieties for over 10 years. Never had them flowering at the same time, and finally do. So I'm very, very excited that this cross might take. And the whole point of this cross is Kiwi has beautiful large fruits, but they're white inside. Great tasting, but white. The bilberry cactus has little tiny pea-sized fruits, maybe a little larger, size of a large peanut, the kernel, and they're red. And they have a wonderful berry fruity flavor, really delicious. They're like super blueberry flavored. And I've never made a video of that cactus before, and I did not make a video of it flowering, which I should have. I'm just focusing on this, but I'm hoping to introduce, if it takes, if this cross is successful, to have that flavor and that color imparted onto the much faster growing, much more productive apple cactus. So we'll see how it works. You never know. I'm going to finish up these flowers here, guys. Cross your fingers with me that this is a successful cross, because I'm excited. This could be really, really awesome to have a red-fleshed multi, because the bilberry cactus gets multi-fruits, where the kiwi just gets a single fruit per node. It sends out a single flower and then a single fruit. The bilberry cactus actually fruits in clusters. It gets a cluster of fruits. So from one spot right there where the apple cactus gives you one flower, the bilberry cactus will give you 4 or 5, 6 flowers in a nice little cluster. So can you imagine if I could get a variety that is red-fleshed, better flavored, good flavored, and had multiple flowers and fruits per bud, per node? It's craziness, right? See how it goes, guys. But I end it here. See you later. Cross your fingers. This could be a really interesting cross. I'll keep you updated, see if we get any seed from it, and go from there. Love you, grow food, and sometimes you gotta experiment and grow things that have never been done before on this planet. That's what keeps it interesting, right? But there you go. That simple, guys, to have fun with your plants and make new delicious things, hopefully.